All Nighter Volume 8 is the recent All Nighter compilation that has come out on Form this year. And it's actually been the most active year for Form. Like, they've done Any%, which was a new challenge to make a song in 18 hours under 50 to 70 seconds. And then they also did Storybook Chapter 2. They did their first storybook event in 2021, I believe. But yeah, All Nighter Volume 8, it's crazy to think that this is the 8th installment that they've put out. I was lucky enough to participate in this myself. I had a lot of good time making my song. And yeah, overall, 45 amazing songs on here. This is an excellent compilation. I still think All Nighter Volume 7 is the best one that they've put out, in my opinion. But this is also really good. Another thing that I really like about these yearly compilations that they do for charity is that they aren't just focused on electronic. They got a lot of dubstep and color bass on this comp, as well as they did last year. But it's not their main focus. EDM is definitely not their main focus. They have so much indie, alternative, and even hyperpop as well. I just love the variety so much, and it is so cool to hear all of these amazing, creative, brilliant songs and know that all of what you're hearing was made in a day. Like, that is insane, because sometimes there's tracks with like layers beyond layers of sound, and it's just wild to me. I don't think I could do all of that in a day. I can try, but yeah, it's absolutely insane. But in this video, I want to be breaking down my top 10 favorite tracks from All Nighter. I enjoyed every song here, so if you are an artist that got on All Nighter Volume 8 and your song isn't on the list, don't worry. I liked every song on here. I think every song was incredible, so just because it's not on the list doesn't mean I hate your song. But yeah, we are going to get into the top 10 right now, starting at number 10. We have Emeron, Hollow, and Wintercolor with Stopwatch. This is a beautiful pop-infused UK garage song, and it's just incredible. The production is crisp and clean, and the key change at the very end is a very nice touch too. It's got a very catchy chorus and hook, and the vocals are just so pretty. So yeah, big ups. And also, this isn't the only track that Wintercolor has on All Nighter. They actually got 2 tracks. So that's really cool. And number 9, we have 19 by Splitter. Now, Splitter has been a name that I have been keeping a very close eye on in the past year. I think they make some really cool bass music. And they're very young. I think they're like 16 or 17 or something like that. And I can't imagine me at that age making the same type of stuff that Splitter does. It's just too advanced for me. But 19 is an incredible bro step track. There's a great melody, and then near the end we finally get that heavy, satisfying wall of noise that a Splitter does in their music. So it is absolutely incredible, and yeah, just another classic Splitter song, keeping it alive as always. Number 8, we have Smoke by Reckon. So Reckon was a very familiar name to me, but I don't know where I heard him from. So I did a little bit of research, and I realized that he actually released a song a little bit before this track that got accepted on All Nighter. He released a song called Come Back on Styx's label, the Half Heart Project, and it was a really good future rhythm track, and this is also more future rhythm, and I gotta say, it's pretty diverse and creative. I've never really heard any future rhythm like it. I think it's insanely catchy, and I don't know, I just think it's cool that I was able to discover this artist so quickly right before I discovered him on All Nighter, so I just thought it was kind of funny timing. But overall, this is a great track, and I think the title fits it very well. There's a nice melody, and the heaviness hits hard when it does. And yeah. Number 7, we have Kyodana, Stasis, and Manstretta with Woodlands. What can I say? This is like the IDM Holy Trinity right here. Holy cow, this is incredible. I gotta say, the instrumentation, the percussion, everything just feels like it came from outer space or something. Like, it is just wild to me. And also, 24 hours. How do you do all of this in 24 hours? It is nuts. I don't know. But it is beautiful. Incredible stuff. Great melody. I love every element that happens in this track, and I fully recommend it. Number 6, we have Kazuki, Def Sharp, and Slyleaf for That's All... Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. With For All That It's Worth. And I'm pretty sure all of these artists have been on All Nighter in the past, and Kazuki had one of my favorite songs of last year with Direct, Falling Down. That was also on last year's All Nighter. So I freaking love Kazuki to death, and also Def Sharp and Slyleaf. They're both amazing artists as well, and this is another great song. I love how clean the production is, and the vocals are just so beautiful. I think each artist sings, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure each artist does their own vocals as well. So yeah, just an incredibly talented trio right here. Beautiful stuff. We are in the top 5 now. Number 5, we have Someday by Glacier. Now, Glacier is kind of a household name for Monster Cat fans, especially. Glacier is probably one of the most creative EDM artists that I know. I have never really heard anyone that has been able to produce the exact same style and flavor that he has had going on in his music for a long time now. This is really creative, and the vocals are amazing as well. He has started to use his own vocals more and more, which I think that's amazing, because I think he's a good vocalist, and I just love the song for what it does. The production is so soft and clean. Like, even the drums, like, they're impactful, but they're not, like, I don't find them super hard hitting. They're just soft, and I just think that's really cool. Overall, another amazing song. Please go check out this track, and go check out Glacier, because he is an amazing guy. Number 4, we have Imagiro, I think that's how you say it, and Wintercolor with The Sound. This is the second Wintercolor song. Both Wintercolor songs made my top 10, so props to Wintercolor. This is great. This is like a combination of like alternative with bedroom pop. It's done really well, I believe. And the vocals, once again, are amazing and delicate. And once again, like the Glacier track, the production is so soft yet impactful. I don't know what to say. I don't know how you can do this in 24 hours. It's so good. I feel like my words can't do enough justice for all these songs, so please go and check it out. And go check the entire comp out when you have the time. It's long, but I promise it's worth it. Now, these top 3, I've actually given all of them 10 out of 10s. I think these songs are that good. Number 3, we have Basic with Intangible Thoughts. Basic is an incredible dubstep artist, an incredible producer in the bass music scene, especially. Holy crap. He is just able to remain so creative after all these years, and he has definitely incorporated, I would say, a lot of IDM influence in a lot of his tracks recently, especially with this one. I'd like to call this neuro hop because it's got a little bit of a hop to it, and there's a lot of neuro in the track as well. And overall, it's really good. Like, he has pumped out some amazing stuff. Like, his album on Halcyon was good. His Living Tombstone remix was legendary. And what's actually fascinating about this is that he just put out a song on Exavolt, and it's also a 10. And it's somehow even better than his track on Forum, when I thought that was his best. Like, it is insane. And he makes his best track that I've ever heard, and in a couple days, he releases a song on Exavolt and tops it. Like, he can't keep getting away with this, I swear. He's too fire. Who let this man cook, for real? But overall, Intangible Thoughts is another great track. Really like experimental heaviness on this one, so I fully encourage you to check it out. Number 2, we have Numi, Kino, and YD. Never heard of any of those artists, with We Don't Even Make Music. So the title gave me the vibe that this was going to be a joke song, maybe some like, I don't know, Lumpaskedia beat or something, but this was a very pretty future bass pop track. Both vocalists that provide their voice on here did a really good job. Production is also super clean. It is like an earworm. If this song was on the radio, I would be listening to the radio more often, because holy crap, this is incredible. I know I've said a lot of the same adjectives a lot, but Form just makes me super happy. It's like it's almost like a second Christmas to me. So yeah. Last but not least, the number 1 track, my favorite, is All a Dream by Convexity and Connectra. Now, they had a song on last All Nighter, and I gave that a 10. I didn't think they'd top it, but they did. All a Dream, the best song on All Nighter Volume 8, in my opinion. Another amazing color-based fused, jazz-fused rhythm track. Oh, it's just so incredible. I have no words. There's a little bit of vaporwave, I think, in it, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm thinking of wrong idea. But either way, an amazing song, and the vocals are incredible. They don't last long, but when they come, it just hits me in the feels. I love it, and I hope to see these two collaborate more outside of All Nighter as well. So, yeah. That's it. That's pretty much it. I do want to give out a couple of honorable mentions. Neat and Hidden Contact song was really cool. The vocals were super good. Adri, I've known her music for a while, and I still don't know how to pronounce her name, and I feel bad. But she has one of the most angelic vocals ever, and I don't know, I just melt when I hear her voice. I just think it's so pretty, and her song on here was great as well. Sub001 and Voca, really cool collaboration here. Like, it sounds good on paper, but it really delivers. Very wonky track, but fully recommend it. And last but not least, my final honorable mention is Access 12 and Sixth Sense with Astro. This was besides the Convexity and Connectra collab, this was another song that I was looking forward to the most, and actually it didn't really go super hard. It was really good, but it wasn't what I expected it to be, but it still came out pretty decent. So yeah, overall, an amazing compilation. I recommend you to check this out right now, and thank you so much for watching, and let me know what your favorite tracks from All Nighter Volume 8 were down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.